Oh, God!
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
What happened?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed.
Well, rip Catherine, though. I feel bad.
After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
This time, she didn't just transfer her mind into my body. Our mind swapped places.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body?
Yeah, that's about as close as you can get to getting inside of a... I'm gonna stop with that sentence.
Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology.
Nope.
Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore."
Oh!
But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
Well, that's all we have to go for. We can't let the doctor figure out what we're up to.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being
Unfortunately,
extra
Nahida
careful.
is the third of Sumeru character to have third largest NSFW following. We really are helpless, are we?
Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
The moon refers to Nahida herself. Starlight refers to the people of the desert. Illusions and lies refers to the academia's plans.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
It's not a matter of whether we want to do it or not. We just gotta do it and trust her word on it.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that
There's an NSFW falling for
Nahida you're
Nahida.
talking about?
Why?
The consciousness who is occupying the Traveler's body is... the Dendro Archon?
Because God is dead and we killed him. This is proof.
This is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain.
It is
right
very
now.
unfortunate, but that be how it do.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so I trust you.
Thanks, Tainari. That means a lot coming from you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I
The
was
Sumeru
indeed
character who
invited
has
to
largest
join that
NSFW
project,
following
the
is...
sages
Oh
were
boy,
always
I wonder who
secretive
it
about its
is.
scope and
Have you explored the
goals.
desert area yet?
So I
Yes, I
eventually
have
declined.
actually. Just only a little bit though. Just to get the area, just get the map exposed a little more, just so I can see what's going on and stuff. Refresh chat to see. All right, hold on a sec. All right, it's been refreshed. I'll refresh this one too while I'm at it. I mean, it's not going to affect that much, but there we go.
All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Found the ruined golem in the desert yet? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh god, my camera is acting up again. Okay. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, I did. And, damn, there's like 2 of them now. There's really 2 that has existed. I'm not so sure how to feel about this. Like, are we going to control one or the other, or what's going to happen here? Nello. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? I really shouldn't be surprised at all.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
The Academia is turning the Balladeer into a god.
What?
Do you have any evidence?
I saw a nascent god under construction. Hypatia also showed us a so-called divine consciousness. Like the emote? Sure. That is an emote though. Like the most emote
So
there
that's
is.
what happened. That
It had
explains why
visuals.
Hypatia's symptoms were
It
different
had
from those
emotion.
of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tighnari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardes Dii and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action,
That's like mental
Hypatia would
rehabilitation.
have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it,
How about?
I knew the acad-
Wait, isn't that just dress-up darling emotes? I mean, they're small, but I can sort of tell from here.
But I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right
I mean,
decision
I'm not saying
by
I
not
don't like
accepting
it.
their invitation.
If you want, we could. I mean, if you want, we could. Yeah, if you want, we could just keep the first one. You know, dress up, darling. I've only heard of it. Never actually saw it, but I did hear a lot of good things about it. Okay, let's see. Yeah,
The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time.
I got a real bad feeling about this.
From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene.
Let's hope.
But then, what is the connection between creating a new god
Very
and
wholesome anime.
restoring
I mean, that's
Irminsul?
putting it lightly. Oh god, there's some more. Oh my god.
Yeah. It feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
Yeah, let's head to the desert for now.
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia.
I'll make sure you cure her.
If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tighnari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon.
Yeah, make sure that you unhabilitate. Make sure that you habilitate her as the best of your ability. Right. To the desert we go. Hello.
We finally made it to Caravan Reba.
This is the real start.
It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow.
I only just started with Act 4.
Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Like Ventia and Zhongli before. N.A.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Hey, I'll hate them.
Huh?
Last act is really important, specifically that one cutscene.
Over here.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Hatham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Hey, slow down, man. I'll hate them, my lord, my love.
What the? Where did she go?
See?
How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
Yay, that's exactly what I love.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
But wait, that's weird though, because I just used the teleporter. I didn't come from that road. I just used the friggin' teleporter. Anyway, thanks.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Don't be stupid, Paimon.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list.
They're probably working for the same guy the other Eremites are
I
working
can't
for.
say that I
Probably
didn't
Dottore.
expect it.
That's what I'm thinking too. Otherwise, why would they follow us here?
However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Yahoo! Hey, Exile, how's it going?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
Did you participate in the Sage's big project?
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the Sages can offer.
So you were actually looking for me.
Not quite.
Damn it.
To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to
Doing
Port
quest?
Ormos.
Alright, nice.
If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting.
Well, I mean, I'm the main character, so I gotta be interesting, right?
The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all
You
in
get Sinnoh or
sharing
not?
what
Nah,
you've been hiding
I don't
from
plan
me?
on getting Sinnoh. In fact, I don't plan on doing any wishes for this patch, but I do plan on doing some summon sessions sometime by the time 3.2 comes around, because that's when Nahida comes out. I will admit though, I was tempted to summon, not for Sinnoh, but for Candace or Kandake. There's like two things that got me. Number one was her character design, because she reminded me of Eliza from Skullgirls, and that's what kind of pains me. But the kicker though was the English VA. I have heard of her before. She voices a character named Karen from Love Live. Yes, I watch Love Live. Shut up. Anyway, and that really got me, because funny enough, Karen in that show was just a lighter version of Kandake. Have you seen any leaks from Nahida? I cannot confirm or deny that. Just did a 10 pull when the banners came out. Got Kandake. Dipped out there before my temptation got the better of me. As you should. Unfortunately, I don't have that much of a... I don't have the luxury to do so, because I'm actually pretty close to my 50-50. So... I on one hand I wanted Kandake. On the other hand, I don't want to lose my my 5-star. My 5-star. So I'm just kind of stuck here. So I've decided, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until Nahida comes out. I don't care if she's going to be good or broken or meta defining or bad. I just want to play as her. That's it. Oh, I mean, did you have a dream about Nahida's kit? I guess you could say that. Yeah. I had a dream. So far, that dream has been very cloudy, very misty. I'm like uncertain about the dream. It's like I'm dreaming in 144p quality here. But based on from what I can see through that 144p quality dream, there might be something there. Maybe. I had a dream about Nahida's kit, and her ult animation is the best I've ever seen. Yeah, marvelous, grand even. It was the most grandest dream I've ever seen. Very vivid, if I may say so myself. Nahida's gonna be a true DPS, apparently. Well, supposedly. But who knows? Like, dreams have a way of tricking us sometimes. So until further notice, We gotta treat it as a dream. A dream's a dream, but maybe we can make that dream come true? Who knows? I had a 140p dream too, but her old made it 4K.
You really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
The situation's a little complicated.
So that's
I can't believe it. Just her weapon seems broken
Well,
too. If only they had a sword
I do
variation
work
of
for
it
the
if the Kazuha.
Academia, after all. So
Who
considering
knows though?
that,
Who knows?
It is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest.
I have seen the weapon in a dream, but at the moment it does seem pretty good, and I really do wish that at some point there might be a Studio Ghibli vibes 200 EM and level 1 R1.
But that does
Man,
prove you do have
that sounds
some
good. Like
undisclosed
honestly though,
information
like
about the
through my
divine
dream,
knowledge
because as I said
capsule.
before, it was a
Am I
144p
right?
dream, so I wasn't able to see it clearly. But if that's true though, I'm gonna be good
No matter.
at 3.2.
Rather than
Assuming
simply
if I
learning
actually
the
got
answers
enough
from you,
wishes.
I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
I'll hate them. Is this a date?
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
All right, a date at the desert. Now, thankfully, I actually got through the desert, so I just opened up as many teleporters as I can with a limited amount of time. And that plus I was a little distracted with opening chests and exploring everything that the desert has to offer. I mean, okay, no joke though.
Before us lies Aru
The
Village,
physics regarding
the safe haven of the desert folk.
the desert, you know, all the sand dunes and stuff like that, that is dope. Actually, pretty friggin' dope.
Whoa. This landscape is really something else. What a cool place. Let's go check it out.
All right, let's go. Oh. Okay, there we go. It has to load a cutscene for some godforsaken reason. I think. Yep, cutscene time. Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
Nice place you got here. First thing I did in the desert was climb that huge pyramid. It was fun. Ah! Hey, chill, man! Why is my husband and my boyfriend fighting? They're fighting for your heart, Shiro. Obviously they're fighting for your heart and primo gems.
Sino.
Okay, Sino. There we go. But that's how you pronounce it.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Thank you for the exposition.
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
That voice with the body like that?
Judgment?
I'll hate them sword use confirmed.
So
Yep.
that's how you
Seems like it.
characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Al-Haytham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Al-Haytham, to the point of blocking an attack for him.
I'll hate them sword user was confirmed in 3.0 when we took the capsule from Eremite.
If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
I don't trust him as much as you think you think. Oh, I can't even speak. I don't think... fuck it. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stand by and do nothing.
Has Alhaitham done
Because we did fight with him
wrong?
back then. Yeah, that's true, though.
Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you.
Damn, he's a
Nothing
Dendro
escapes
user.
Amatra's senses.
Right, so I guess now we have confirmation that it's a... Well, I mean, we had a confirmation before, but now I can see it.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
Don't worry about it. So you did lie to us, you bastard!
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert?
How's he hiding that big thing on him? Take a wild guess.
As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real
Let's just
target
say
of
it's
your
for
mission,
preparation's sake.
what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Is it a mission from the sages? Or on a mission from God?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh! What you would do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Guys, please, stop fighting. There's plenty of me to go around.
Ahem. Well, look at you two.
Hey, oh, let's go. Dea is back. Let's go.
Wait, Dia?
He's not even waifu, so you can't even hide anything in these in the personality. Well, there can only be one way.
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust!
Oh, watch her stab us in the back.
You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
Don't make this a trio, please.
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your
Hey,
petty
my
disputes
queen!
into the sacred
Our
Navarro
queen!
village?
Don't forget that!
It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick
I think
skulls
stuff-
until you
his
finally learn to
personality's
respect
easy.
these grounds.
Oh god, we're gonna be fighting again? Neither of them can afford to be distracted by Dia. They're still looking for an opportunity to attack.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Listen to the queen! Do not listen to her, damn it! So this here is what we call a Natlan standoff.
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong. Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! You have to
Hey!
take cover!
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this wind is too strong!
There's the other one.
Get over there!
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two.
Wait, so it is
Jeez,
Candace?
Are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
Oh shit,
Alright,
okay,
stop
fine.
yelling.
I guess it's Candace then. Mommy Candace. The one regret that I have for not pulling it on her banner. It's not the Sino banner, it's the Candace banner. I honestly expected the tumbleweed to blow across the screen right there. Missed opportunity, you ask me. Yeah, absolutely. Just keep playing. You'll see she's the definition of Asian mom. Alright, let's see. Mom, Dad, Uncle, don't fight, alright? No fighting.
Well, this is pretty awkward.
Not on the dinner table, okay?
Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
Just sit.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Hi, Mommy. Sorry.
Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
You have my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
There's something about her voice that really gets me going. Like, I swear to Christ.
Wow.
Like, I've only known her for only a few minutes, and she's
Like a
just
nice
like,
older sister.
I like it.
Unlike those guys over there.
Like a nice older sister. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, we can go with that.
Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started.
Right, so you want to play some Yu-Gi-Oh or something?
And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one
Really
another.
gets it going. Since when
and
did you
put
turn
your
into
hostile
Assistant
feelings to
Mage? That was not my intention.
If anyone dares to start
Don't
anything
betray
again
Queen
while they are
Dea.
under
I'm
this
trying,
roof,
but their voice
I
is
will
so,
not
it's
hesitate
just...
to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Wait, what? I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time. Goddamn!
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
She's gonna send us to the Great White North.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dea. Do I make myself clear?
All right. We
2
got it,
hours late.
Candace.
Hey, Noah, how's it going?
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
Hey, don't worry about it, though. Don't worry about it, though. I'm gonna see this at least through the
I was
end.
supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
I'm good. Hey,
Wait.
nice to hear.
That was you trying to be a mediator?
Shit. I thought, honestly, from my perspective, it seemed like a trio. It seemed like a Natlan standoff.
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
Exile, you say?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me.
I'm not so sure why, but the voice that that this actor has, and then the body of Sino, like, is a little weird to me. Yeah, honestly, I expected the voice to be a higher pitch, just slightly though.
I began to realize that
Genshin's
They
being
were
generous
cautious
because
of
they
me
gave us
from the
400
very
primos today
beginning.
and yesterday. Yeah, they are. I mean, I'd rather have some primos than no primos, right?
unsurprisingly, the Grand
This is Korean
Sage
Shao in a
rejected my
nutshell.
audit request as soon as the submission
Okay,
reached his desk.
Okay, speaking of though,
He even said to me,
have you listened to Korean Sino? I'm only curious because the only time I ever actually used a Korean for Genshin was to listen to Razor's VA, and honestly, Razor's VA in Korean, it's pretty good. I actually like that.
The power of the General Mahamatra is
You
granted
haven't?
by the sages.
Okay then.
You have no right to judge us.
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge.
I don't have him.
The vows that we took,
Okay, fair enough,
the
fair enough, fair enough.
principles that we strive to uphold,
No, you haven't? Alright then,
they
alright.
are meaningless to the academia of today.
Thanks for bringing it on. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. We getting another 400 tomorrow. Hey, yo.
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages.
Yep.
Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
Still too early to trust him completely.
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia,
I'll be logging in on NA after
I
2 days to
overheard a
claim all primos.
conversation
Yep.
between all
I mean, that's what I plan on.
Sage.
I mean, that's what I plan on doing anyway. Well, I mean, a lot of us
The
really.
sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with a divine knowledge capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
The bastard. What characters will make use of an EM spear? I can think of Shao because of his animo, but really, I'm not so sure. From the very beginning, though.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
I'll hate them. Can't watch on 1080p while uploading stuff, BRB. Alright then.
Alhaitham?
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward?
Yeah, you would think they would actually keep that,
I began
though.
my own
Wu Tao?
investigation following the
Yeah,
lead
I
of
can
the
see that.
divine knowledge capsule.
Well, I mean,
In the end,
Xiangling is a given.
I realized
Come
my
on,
wisdom
come on.
in committing to
Xiangling
this
is a
rather than
definite given,
collaborating
though.
with the sage. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
Did you join forces with me just so you can investigate me?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academia I was waiting in Port
Why is my
Ormuz
name
for
not
you
pink?
to appear so they
Bye.
wouldn't suspect anything.
Damn.
So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the divine knowledge capsule.
Criminals do love
Damn,
to
imagine
talk
that,
about
though.
coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Well, I mean, yeah, that is true.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you.
Okay.
I took the divine knowledge capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had
It's
been
YouTube, not
properly
Twitch.
studied.
Yeah. Likely a force of habit. Don't blame him.
After all, curiosity often
I
proves
have
to be
20
the
rolls
most
saved up so
dangerous
far.
thing
I
in
got
this
like
land.
81.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about
Same.
their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy.
20
for
fates
now.
and 600 primos.
As you wish.
Nice.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe
I'm
it's
uploading
your
8 gigs of
turn.
my work at the moment. Alright then.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out.
Thea, come on now.
My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru Village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless
Omega
argument.
lol.
It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style.
Thanks? Thank you, Noah, for $49.99? I forgot I had that on. Thank you, Noah. I really appreciate that. You want to know something crazy though? I've actually been streaming on YouTube since 2020. I wasn't exactly like an affiliate ever since I actually started. And yet, this is actually my first donation. Yeah, this is actually my very first donation. So, Noah, thank you very much for the $50. I really appreciate you. That's a very sizable chunk, by the way. Are you sure you didn't make a mistake or anything like that? Like, I really want to. I actually really want to confirm with you. Okay, I'm trying to process what exactly is going on here. You didn't make a mistake. All right, Noah, thank you. Honestly, thank you. That really means a lot. I really do mean that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Okay, what the hell was that? Why does this chat only have 200 limit? It really has that much? Damn!
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need
I didn't
to
know it had a
worry.
200. I didn't know it had a character
At
limit.
each other's throats.
Now I'm joking.
Please
I don't
make
need
yourselves at
it.
I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm?
Oh.
Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
After a while, the winds begin to calm. Twitch is 500. Okay. Well, I mean, that's good to know.
The winds died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
Yeah,
When
she'll
you
be
put it
fine.
that
She looks
way,
strong.
Even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
All right. Finally, we can actually move. All right, there we go. This is a nice place, though. Yeah, I like this.
Whew. Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Okay, never mind then.
Yes. They just keep coming in waves.
See, Candace is true Asian mom,
Lost
protecting
count of
family
how many I've
alone.
defeated.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
realized
Now I can see it.
Even the sandstorm had stopped.
Not only is she really strong, her stamina is also something else.
Ah, here comes another wave!
All right, let's go and help you out.
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Oh, please, let us play as her. No! No! Damn it, Dan.
Magical laugh! Germinate!
Here comes the catch.
Lots of stamina, you say. Hey, calm, boy.
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Woo! Okay, let's go.
The creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. so we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Okay, I take it that's the chief?
Huh? Who are you?
Bro, why do the characters always make you fight like they can't fight themselves? I know. I mean, at the very least, give us a
my
little
apologies.
taste
I
of
haven't had
what the
a chance to
characters are
greet you
capable
yet.
of.
I had my
That's what I
hands
liked
full
about the
taking
other
care of
village's elderly and
children.
the other fights when they involve other characters. But hey, I guess it's too early to actually play anything, to play as her. Yeah, Chief Aru Village. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. All right.
Sir,
The pleasure.
I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common.
I'd like to taste her.
recently,
Hey,
the
yo!
storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these
I hate that I know where this
unusual
where the
natural
emotes
phenomena
came from.
are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
It's a love room. Specifically darkness. Second.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to
More
take
dress
good
up darling
care of
emotes? Nope.
themselves.
Have to go somewhere. See you later. All right then. Thank you, Noah, and hope you have a good day and all that. And once again, thank you. Thank you for the 50.
Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village
You do?
guards
Thanks.
like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the Academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia Forest. The Academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert.
I love
if
ice
you
cream
ask
when
me,
someone feeds me. Hey,
It's
yo.
all a boatload of nonsense.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the
Hot and
village for
cold
the
at
next
the same
few
time.
days,
I mean,
I'd
depends,
appreciate
really.
it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you,
I will
regardless
find
of
you,
my position
and
or
I will
identity.
kill you.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
I'll help too.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their
We gotta help
sanity,
them.
now this! We need to help get them back home
Hey,
safe and
chill
sound.
now, chill.
But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
It's fine. Dea and the others are here too.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Okay, so this is just the recap city then. Refresh?
Although
Okie
I've
doke.
sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before.
Okay, looks like he's been refreshed.
Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to the mad scholars as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here.
Damn.
When mad scholars
Damn.
first arrive,
That's an emote,
they
all
are
right.
as incoherent and deranged as before. But initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad
Yeah, I just
scholars
noticed
with
no music in
greater
the background.
kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
Oh, never mind. There it is.
Soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
Gotta be Nahidia's power. Only she could be capable of doing that.
I think so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
Very likely, yeah.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was the one who protected the village.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yep.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning.
You'd be surprised.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru?
Oh.
The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views.
Don't blame you.
In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
Damn, that really hurts.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
We saved Sumeru City together in the not-so-distant past.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
No.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
You bet.
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Hey, what?
Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Interesting name?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was. but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Hatham wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Please help him.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
All right then. I guess we're just gonna have to do that then. Speaking of, where is she? At the top. All right. Okay, as you approach the village chief's house, Sino asks to lead you
Sino
by.
is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Alright, hang on a sec. There we go. Yeah, my bad about that.
Ah, you're back already.
The fact that I used Sino's skill for exploration when I ran out of stamina because it sent him forward like Shao. The fact that I wasted 78 wishes and only got Dory and Ganyu with 30 star glitter, then single pole lost 50-50 in Kokomi accounts and got C3 Kaching. Damn!
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away.
Hey, I'm glad that you just show
Isak
up.
was still very young.
Yeah, thanks
at
for
the
watching
time.
and stuff.
So various families in the village took turns caring for him.
Which
so he
means
could
guaranteed
survive.
Nahida. Now I have almost 50 wishes. I
Later,
mean, yeah, just go what you
An
go.
elderly mad scholar arrived at the village.
I mean, if you
Isak
got
thought
it, you
the
got it.
scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the
Zhongli gets
village,
ignored for the nth
where he
time.
patiently taught the boy the names of the
Damn,
stars.
that really sucks though.
accompanied
That
Isak
really
until he
sucks
fell
that
asleep.
the Zhongli gets ignored like that.
The next morning, Isak woke up
But
and
you gotta
wanted to go
but
find
you
his
gotta work with
grandpa
whatever
again,
you got on hand.
only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still
You did the
continue
Spiral
on
Abyss
with our
one day
lives.
before 2.8 without Zhongli.
It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Lucid Grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have sued the other mad scholars as well. From the looks on Sinnoh's face, he's probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more
Aw.
compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Alright, neat.
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys!
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Alright, your grandpa will be found safe and sound.
Yeah!
Alright, Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Okay, time to find Gramps. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, I guess it's done. Well, it was that quick, huh? I'm not gonna lie, I was prepared to go even further. I didn't think it was actually gonna stop right there. In some aspects, Act 3 is better, and then not so at the same time. It's not that I hate it. In fact, I'd say that we're given a lot of information on Nahida, and then what's coming up. We saw an introduction to the Torre, and then we're reintroduced to Scaramouche again. The quest does feel pretty long. Honestly, though, not as long as the last Archon quest, which was the Matrix, not so Matrix thing that we got going on, with the dreams and stuff. I'd say like this is a little more balanced in comparison. Honestly, I was expecting to stop to continue with the quest. In fact, I was expecting to run into Gramps a little earlier than I should, but I guess we're not doing that on the on Act 3. We're doing that sometime. We're doing that on Act 4. Yeah, that was unexpected. I'll say that. Act 2 is still my favorite Archon quest for Sumeru. I think it's still up there, in my opinion.